Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you, wherever you may be. Maggie, she's sleeping. She just opened her eyes to look at me as if to say, "Really, Mum?" Okay. I'm very sorry, Maggie. Um, I got a lot of deliveries just recently. This was one of them. I'm going to say up front that this may be a really loud video, but you'll be able to turn it down. I have adjusted my little volume thing, to try and reduce the volume, and I'm trying to keep it sort of, away from me as much as possible. Now, for those who are saying, "Sam, why have you got a microphone covering your face?" It reduces my anxiety, and that's all I'm going to say about that. So this will become the normal for lives and facing the camera. I've seen other people do it with a camera right in front of their face, and it really does give me something to make me feel like I'm hiding when I'm not. Okay. Magazine look. And I just want to say thank you to Frizzy. Frizzy Bee! Your stickers finally arrived! I must say, I was getting a little bit worried that they'd gotten lost because I hadn't seen them, and everyone else was getting theirs. But I do know that the post is terrible, and I don't know whether it's the US end or my end, but I do know whenever I send one of my... Where's my amigurumi? I can't find him. Whenever I send one of the amigurumi off to... That's better. Whenever I send off one of the amigurumi to go to the US, I post it on, say, let's say it's the first of the month I post it. And by the fourth of the month, it's usually left Melbourne Airport. And then I don't get any more tracking reports. And I'm assuming that maybe if I went to UPS, I think that's what you call it, USPS, or something like that, whatever, US Post. I'm assuming that I would be able to use the tracking number and then see some... I'll have to try it the next time I have to send something. But yeah, I don't hear anything from about, say, the fourth when it leaves Melbourne Airport to like the 14th when it finally arrives at its destination, and all it says is just delivered. So I think, well, wow, I didn't know what was happening in between. And that's happened the last 2 months. So I've sort of gotten used to the idea now. But so I sort of know that seems to be a bit of a, it's like 2 weeks probably, 10 days, 14 days delivery. But my stickers arrived, and I would take them out and show them individually, but there's so many. She sent me so many beautiful little stickers, and one of them is a little putty cat that looks just like putty cat. Well, except my putty cat's got white on her nose. I think it's Merlin, her pussycat, and it's got a little sign saying, "Thanks for joining the crew," or joining something about you've joined the crew or something. And they are truly amazing. My favourite, I'm not sure if you can actually see that, is this one here with the little bee bum sticking out of the, I think it's a foxglove flower. I do like that. That's my favourite. But they are so, so beautiful. And of course, Frizzy is such a talented young woman. That's awful, Sam, what you just did. And for those who don't know what I just did, I went, "Young woman, young," and I went, "Oh no, she's not that young. Woman." Sorry, Frizzy. You look younger than your years. You do, honestly. That's an awful thing to say. Dare I start again or edit? And I thought, no, I think Frizzy will just she'll get a little laugh out of that, because she is a lovely person. And I meant to say talented woman, but it came out young woman. Not that she's old by any stretch of the imagination. She's way, way younger than me, and that's not saying a lot, because, you know, when you're older than dirt. But I don't know what I'm going to do with these stickers. I did think maybe I'll stick them on my desk so that when I'm showing, you know, making something, there's a bit of decoration to look at. Better still, I might stick them to some plastic that can go on, so that if I change desks, I can keep the same stickers. I don't know. I do not know. Anyway, I got mail. I got that from the very talented young lady called Frizzy Bee. And if you don't know who Frizzy Bee is, where have you been? She's such a treasure. She really is. And so talented. Her drawings alone and paintings that she's done on the channel, I just love them. I'm very tempted. About the summer of 1980. So what's that? 45 years ago. My goodness. In January, I went and visited my uncle who lives in Tasmania. And I was so distraught by something that I learnt there, that I wanted to write a book. And I've been writing it ever since. And I've only ever written, I've written like loads of half chapters, because I know where I want the story to go. But it's just getting it pen to paper, and I'm just really lazy with that. And then I thought, well, if I made a kid's book, maybe I could get Frizzy to do my drawings. I'd have to pay her, of course. But anyway, I'm digressing, and I'm really going off on a tangent. It's a magazine look. I got this today, Simply Crochet, and I may need this light. Let's have a look and see if this light will help. Come on, light. See, I've been buying lots of things. I've been buying ring lights and microphones, and I got this fantastic little metal arm like this, and the end holds my I might as well just show you, if I can, past my head. Can you see that? Can you see that there? That's my iPad, and that's a metal arm, and it's attached to my metal bed frame, so I can well, read Kindle or watch YouTube or play games while I'm in bed without having to hold the iPad. What a brilliant idea. So I bought one of those. I bought this, which, like I say, if I've got the volume at half and I've got the microphone, I did do a little practice test, and the microphone was initially way too close and the volume was up way too high. I just need to secure that, I think, yeah. So it was really loud, so that's why I'm redoing this. But anyway, as we all know, when you get the Simply Crochet Magazine, you do get a little freebie that usually comes with it. And on this occasion, I got a new mouse too, and a new keyboard. Keyboard I'm not too impressed with. And I'll show you why. Has anyone else ever seen a keyboard with so little edge to it? There's nothing for me to grab, but because I put my keyboard to my side, I usually just sort of grab the edge of the keyboard, type, and then put it down. But there's really not much for me to grab without pushing buttons that I shouldn't push, so yeah. Yes, I got that. And it's wired. It's got a wire. And, you know, people are probably thinking, why in the world of wireless would you get a wired keyboard? Well, I'll tell you why. It's it's a tangent story. You can fast forward if you until you see me showing the magazine if you're not interested. I have a little flash drive, and it has all of my patterns on it. And every time I shove it into my desktop to look at it, both the mouse and the keyboard won't react to the pop-up files, so I can't view the files. And I find this very frustrating because I want to view my files, and it's just all my patterns. It's just all my patterns. So I thought, well, if I got one that's wired, maybe it'll be better. But the funny thing is, I was typing the other day, and all of a sudden the typing stopped, and I thought, well, why can't I type? And I got on my iPad, and I was able to type, so I just typed a message, my keyboard's died. And sitting outside was my new keyboard, and I thought, yay! It was only the battery that had gone, but still, it was very coincidental. And I got a wired mouse as well. They are really, really cheap though, Bio-G or something. So I might need to get a new one of those, maybe. But anyway, freebie: a portable yarn holder. And we've all seen these, I think, and they're pretty straightforward. You've got your strap, you've got this bit slides in here that way through, and then you just got a little link to join that and that joins this and this, and then you just sort of wear it on your wrist. I haven't taken it out of the package because I thought it's a sort of thing you would use if you're walking around or going somewhere where you, like a doctor's surgery or somewhere like that, where you would need your yarn on your wrist. And I never leave the house, so seems a bit silly really for me to keep it. So who knows, maybe I'll just slot it in with some Happy Mail or something at a later date. Oops, where am I going to put it? Put it over there. So, what's in this? And I don't think it goes by months. It usually goes by seasons. Anyway, this is 159. Yeah, 159. And what I'll do is I'll take you to the what do you call it? Not introduction. The what's inside stuff. And then that shows you basically all the bits that are inside. It's a bit too glary, isn't it? That's a problem with ring lights. Hang on. So if I get rid of that, and what if I bring that forward? That's a bit better, isn't it? And no glare. Okay, so it's got a dog bandana. You can see a little dog there. I'll be showing these closer up anyway. Flat cap, vests, teapots, jumpers, placemats, bags, cowls, more jumpers, some pillows, more blankets, a mosaic blanket, and a big chunky scarf. But there are other things in here that I really, really loved the look of. So we're going to go through and we're just going to look at the things that I enjoy. This is one of them. Now, it says yay, and it's sort of hooked. Positively in the pink. You can't help but smile when you see this cushion. Made a combo of Red Heart Super Saver Ombre for the main body and Super Saver for the trim. It's just what you need to add a pop of positivity to your home. It might even cheer up a grumpy teen or two. I don't think that's possible. Having had 2 teens, it's not possible to cheer them up. Anyway, so that's what that is. But what I thought, I mean, it says yay, but I'm thinking, why not a name? Why not their name? Why not any child's name? You know, I'm expecting a grandson in May. May the 18th is his due date. And as long as they keep his name short, I'm very tempted to maybe do some pillows of his name. What else we got? Oh, okay, here's this is called the British pack, or the Brit pack. So it's like lots of British, what's deemed to be Britishy type things. So we got a red, white and blue vest with buttons. We've got the dog bandana, which is sort of like a half of a, or a quarter of a British scarf, British flag. Then with the British flag in the background, that's quite nice. And it's funny because I was just watching Lisa Knits and Vlogs, and she had, someone had kindly sent her a book with these sorts of designs on it, where it's just all granny squares, and some of these granny squares, you know, if you look closely, you'll see are just like half and half grannies. That's a half and half, that's a half and half, and so on. And when you lay them out in a certain way, you get the design. You know, it's, I thought it was a bit of a coincidence. A coinky dink. Anyway, what else have we got? Elbow patches for your houndstooth jacket. Maybe. I mean, leather patches, maybe. Men have leather patches. I don't think I've ever seen elbow patches, but anyway. Boot toppers? Not sure what do they call them? Yeah, boot toppers. Don't wear boots. But I do drink occasionally. Whoops! Go away, light. I do drink tea occasionally, and there's a lovely teapot cozy that you can make. And if you're feeling really British, you could make a flat cap. My brother started wearing a flat cap about 15 years ago. He's about 4 years older than me, so he's almost 70 now. Hang on. No, he's not, Sam. He's 62 or 3 this year. Anyway, and when I saw him in it, I laughed and I said, those hats are for old men. Makes you look older than you are. That's me. I say what I think. And I usually get into trouble for it. Did I finish explaining why I got a microphone? To hide behind. I can't remember if I said that at the beginning. But anyway, it's to hide behind. Yes, it does reduce my anxiety. There's a top-down jumper. I mean, this magazine really does come with some brilliant patterns. Oh, now look at this. For all those, with his smart vest and cleverly constructed trousers. Ooh. Khuc's, Khuc is the first name. Kays, Kays, giraffe makes a characterful gift for little ones. And doesn't it just look at that? Don't you just want to make him, her? It's just brilliant. I really do like that. It's very pretty. That's the pattern. That's the pattern. Ooh. Now this is not made with front posts, back posts, although that's what it looks like. But when you look at it closely, it just looks, what I think it is like you will probably first do a row of colour, then when you do your second row, you do it in the black, and then you overlay the, like, one of the colours in between, like you just overlay the stitch in between, maybe. That's what it looks like to me anyway, but I could be wrong. It's a very nice strap actually that they're using on it. They call it a stash buster. Well, you'd have to buy all black to really make it work though, I think, or all white. This is quite sweet. Let me find a good picture that I saw before. This is a springy top, I suppose. And see how it's all lacy up the side and down the arm. Very pretty. But, ooh. I just ripped it, I think. Can you see that? Yep. That's the mosaic blanket. Oh, now a cowl. Just a really simple cowl. It says it's made with 2 threads held together, 2 DKs. I think one is I think it's a, what was it? I think it was a special craft DK. No, a Rico Essentials Merino DK and a Rico Make It Tweed, presumably also DK. Mind you, it's got polyamide in it, so maybe not a DK. It might be a thinner yarn. Might be a thinner yarn. These are quite pretty. Little mosaic sort of placemats or coasters, I suppose. They would be good to sort of perhaps learn. I think they're mosaic, or what you would class as mosaic, in the round. Oops. That's just a big chunky scarf. Nothing special about that. Here we go. That's a lovely little pillow. Or cushion, I should say, shouldn't I? And what else is in here? Ooh, next to chew there is some sparkly eyes coming. Woohoo! And here's all the patterns and how-tos. No, that's the lot. That's everything. These are made with King Cole's Cotton Soft DK. I'm going to put this up, and I'm going to put it up so that you can use the QR code? I can't remember what they're called, QR code, and I presume that will take you to the pattern or to the yarn, so you can just have a look, and you might be able to get those patterns if you fancy them. Yeah, so I mean, the QR code is not going to be like a free pattern or anything, I doubt, but you know, it'll be interesting. I'll have to check it out. But that was the magazine I got. I've shown you the gift they sent me, and that was everything. I've been crazily trying to make some crocheted socks. Not going too well. The ideas here, I've tried to put it into practice. It's didn't go to plan, so I might have to try another idea. We'll see. Other than that, I did get my pair of socks made for the month, because I did do a pair of crochet socks, which I think I've already shown you. I'm not sure if I showed you my Battle of the Stitches project, which is not a bag. No, it's not a bag, even though it's got like a little drawstring thing here. What it is, it's like one of those turbans for your hair. When you get out of the shower, you pop it on. It's got adjustable if I can do it with my hands, yep, adjustable drawstring, and yeah, put it on and you dry your hair. If you want a chance to see everybody else's, what they made for Battle of the Stitches, just check out my video for Battle of the Stitches, The Reveal, and you've got in there, it's got lists in the description box, lists all the links to all the videos, or not the videos, but to the people who've also made items, and for this month, and choose which one you like best, watch them all, and then you can vote for whichever one you like the most, and if you're lucky enough, you might even win it. So, and I think that's going to be next Monday or Tuesday it's going to be drawn. It was going to be Tuesday evening US time, but then it changed, I think, to Monday night. I don't know. So you'd have to check. But that's usually on Critters Crochet page. So yeah, check out Critters Crochet. Get that light. Oh, too dark. See, I'm experimenting. Nope, not bright enough. Nope. Oh, I just need to do it up there, I think. Oh, I don't know. It's just as well. It's all. Why is it so light? Dark, I mean. That's weird. Anyway, I can fix it up for next time, but we're at the end now anyway. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and check out the Battle of the Stitches. Today is, for me, Saturday at 5 p.m. and tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. 14 hours, no, 16 hours from now, Hooker vs. Hooker is doing their selection of pickers and victims for the month of April. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping to get chosen. They cannot hold me back and keep me down for every month for too long. I really want to do it. As for my Hooker versus Hooker for this month, unless I get inspired between now and the end of the month, that won't be happening. The heat has just made it impossible for me to really feel like doing too much. but good news. I have looked at the long-term forecast, and it does look like the heat has ended for us now, and for at least until November, I'm going to say, or maybe December even. So I'm pretty rapt about that. That's pretty exciting that we might finally be at the end, which will mean, I've got a good 6 months or more that I can really get into doing some crochet stuff. I found a few great patterns online. I really should, once I can find my USB flash drive, I really should do a little pattern things, pattern video. But anyway, let me know if you want me to do a pattern video, because I'm always looking for patterns, and I found a few really nice ones, and which of course I bought. Yeah, and then I showed my girlfriend, and I think then she went and bought them. So I am a bit of an enabler. Anyway, bye for now, everybody. Please take care, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.